I'd like to thank Microsoft BizSpark. Want to give your startup a boost, expand your network, and get the latest Microsoft development tools with no upfront costs.
Hello, this is Vela. I am with StartupLucky.com, and right now we're going to be interviewing Simeon Margolis, who is with Nutritter, a brand new application that is just launching as we speak. It's in, are we calling it alpha or beta release?
We're calling it almost like a pre-alpha release at this point. We're probably going to do like 150 members to 500 members total, and keep it really tight, get some awesome feedback from them, and then we'll go into sort of beta mode hopefully halfway through 2009.
Cool. So what is it? What's Nutritter?
Nutritter asks the question, what are you eating? And then when our users reply to that question, they are getting help tracking their nutrition, finding out how much is, how many calories and so on, and all the nutritional facts, and getting to share that seamlessly with friends in a very Twitter-esque manner.
So Twitter-esque, but not running on Twitter. It's its own separate platform.
It is a totally separate platform. When we come out of alpha, or maybe halfway through alpha, we've got a lot of ideas for how to integrate with Twitter and make it useful for the Twitter crowd, but it is an independent service. Yeah.
Very cool. So you've got people signed up already? How's it going so far?
It's going well. We've got, I think, 100 people in there already, and so I'm sort of chomping at the bit to start getting feedback and watch people use it and see what happens. Who knows?
So what are you eating?
I just had a burrito. It was interesting. I love convention food. And sucking on the coffee from, trying to get over the hangover this morning.
Did you have a late night?
I had a late night. Phil Campbell kept me out a little bit late last night, so just still recovering. Can you see the rosy cheeks? Yes.
So what's your feedback been so far as the startup goes? Not just from users, but from other people you've been talking to here at SXSWi?
In terms of Nutritter, or just in general?
terms of Nutritter.
Oh, I think few people have gotten to actually use the service, but from talking to people about the concept and where we want to take the company as we develop this year in terms of the social tools we want to do and the groups that we want to create and the network of nutritionists that we want to create.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, because it's not just what are you eating, it's you're trying to really pull it out so that people can benefit from this service in lots of different ways. So, for example,
I think there's a lot of services out there that will let you count your calories. This is not a new concept, but most, if not all of them, are very siloed to the individual. It's a big burden from my perspective to go in and every day count your calories and keep your food log. And we thought opening it up to a community of not just friends and family, but to health professionals as well in a very open way would help not everybody. Some people like it to be a private thing, but would help a certain segment of people loosen up about their nutrition and what they're eating, and be a little bit more relaxed about it because it is in a social setting. And then hopefully really help people by enabling them to connect with health professionals like nutritionists and dietitians and personal trainers right in line with their food log and get advice and interact on that level.
Very cool. Well, it sounds like a great idea, Sam, and wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, Sarah.
And enjoy the rest of your SXSWi experience.
And you do the same.
All right.
All right.